Hey everybody, Mr. Smith here with the second assignment for this week. This is the second assignment, so if you have not yet done the video and questions for Conquest and Enslavement of the Americas, make sure you stop this video, go back, finish that assignment first, and then come back to this one. You need to have done the other assignment first to be able to do this very well. So this assignment, what you're going to be doing is looking at three of the biggest conquistadors, and conquistadors, remember from that video on the other assignment, were the Spanish explorers that then also tried to conquer land in North and South America. And we're going to be looking at three of the biggest ones. You heard a lot about two of them in that video, Hernan Cortez, Francisco Pizarro, and then also Christopher Columbus, who's perhaps the most well-known European explorer, but his history as a conquistador is maybe not quite as well known. So to do that, again, make sure that you've completed the Conquest and Enslavement of the Americas assignment first. So you've done the video and questions first. Once you've finished that, then open up the directions that are linked below. They're linked both where it says directions, and then also there's a sentence that says after you've completed that assignment, open the directions. It's linked in that sentence as well. So click on either one of those. It'll open up the directions and read the directions. And once you've read the directions, then you can open up the Google Slides template that is at the very bottom on the gray button. And if you open that up, that will get you the template that you're going to fill out. What you're going to be filling out on that template: number one, the name of the conquistador. So you're going to choose which of those three, Hernan Cortez, Francisco Pizarro, or Christopher Columbus, that you're going to do. And then you're going to read the sources. The sources are linked in the directions. They're not linked to the Google Slides template, but they're linked in the directions. At the bottom of the directions, there's a thing that says sources, Hernan Cortez, Christopher Columbus, Francisco Pizarro. Click on the explorer that you chose. Read that source. And then you're going to give me 3 to 4 sentences that summarize the life of the conquistador and some ideas for sentences that you can write. You can talk about the country of origin. So where were they born? What country paid for them to go out and explore? Because those are not always the same things, as in Christopher Columbus was Italian, but was sent out by the Spanish. Where they explored, so where are they most famous for exploring, who they encountered, so what groups of indigenous people did they encounter, and then any other sort of interesting facts about them. So there are 4 ideas there that can give you 4 sentences for that section. Then you're going to need 2 crimes that they committed against indigenous people, including an explanation of the crime and an explanation of how it devastated the civilization. So for this, you're going to be looking at that source and thinking about what you watched in the video about what did these conquistadors do that was really horrible to the native people of the Americas. And then you're also going to need a reward. So the reward is just a monetary number for, if you had a wanted poster, you catch J.D. Salinger, then it's a $100,000 reward, sort of like that. But if you can, find what the currency, what the type of money that their country of origin, so that Spain, used back in that time period, and put your reward in those terms. So instead of dollars, try to figure out what currency they used and put it in that term instead. And then make sure that you have an image of your conquistador as well. And then on the directions, it says an appropriate font. The template has already gotten a font chosen for you. You don't need to change the font. You can just use what's on the template. So don't worry too much about that last part. And as always, if you've got questions, shoot me an email or drop in to office hours.